everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Wednesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, as you guys already know or should know, we got some action. We got the beautiful Snowtrooper Commander from The Empire Strikes Back. The reason why that's a big deal is because we already have the regular one, which is right here. And obviously, if you're a true collector in this dead hobby, it is a must to have in the collection. As you can see, this one's a lot better looking, at least, than the Commander, right? It's filthy, it's dirty, weathered. The other one's very, very white, like bright white, very clean. As you can see, this is like a bone color, right? It's supposed to be dusty. Look at the jetpack. So it's a very sexy figure. And obviously, if you're an OT collector or a Star Wars collector in general, that is something that you're going to want to have in your collection. So it is very, very exciting. 3,000 pieces. Somebody's going to cry as usual, but who cares? We are here to collect. Guys, there's 10 of you guys in here already. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. And we got a release, guys. Also, what was released today? Let me remember. We got the Anti-Venom release, which looks beautiful. That figure with I don't know if you guys saw the pictures, the blogger pictures. A couple of the pictures have that huge Venom in there. And just the contrast of the all white and the black of Venom looks beautiful. Hopefully that's the last figure of the line, because that line was pretty big. The biggest figure so far from Hot Toys, if I'm not mistaken, has been that Venom. And then besides that, the next biggest figure they've ever made is going to be, that's not including quarter scale, of course, but in 1/6, the next one is going to be the Apocalypse. Oh my God, what's his name? Galactus. Galactus, obviously, it's not Hot Toys, right? It's that So Vinyl company, but still, right? Humongous figure. So, very, very exciting. Guys, please hit that like button. There's 14 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see who's in the house real quickly. We got Michael in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you? I'm doing. Welcome. Let's see who else is in here. We got Jungle in the house. Jungle.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, Jungle. Don't forget to hit the like button, Jungle. Bow.
How you doing?
Hello, any giveaways tonight? I don't know what you got. I heard, actually, guys, I don't know if you guys saw, Bob just got the Prey figure and he was very unhappy with it. So we may give that away tonight. We're just waiting on him to say, to tell us what time. But it looks like we may get a Prey giveaway thanks to Bob. So as always, Bob, as always, always appreciate the support. Thank you for the giveaway. We'll see what his response is going to be, just to make sure, since he brought it up, obviously for a reason. So it looks like somebody's a lucky winner may get a Prey figure tonight. Shout out to Bob. Thanks to Bob, courtesy of Bob. We'll wait for his response in a little bit. We got Lou.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
What up, masterful OG Star Wars collectors? Congratulations on those who will pre-order. Yeah, not you. 1/6 Chris, welcome. First time here. Welcome. I'm doing. Let's see who else is in the house. He says, evening peeps, good week for, yep, it's going to be sick. For those who just came in, I was just showing you guys real quickly the reason why the Commander is exciting for those who collect in this dead hobby. This is the OG, right? This was made years ago. That's why it was shown in the pictures next to the Commander. Great, great figure, beautiful outfit, weathered outfit. It's not super white, bright white like the Commander, but obviously, next to each other is going to look beautiful. What is that? Who needs a galactic Michelin man in their collection?
How dare you?
My God, the disrespect. The disrespect. We got Joselina in the house. Welcome.
Hello!
Guys, do not ask this guy for support. He doesn't understand what that means, okay? According to him, only young men need support, not grown men, okay? He threw it in my face earlier. So be careful with this guy in this dead hobby, okay? Wayne, how are you, my friend?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome, my friend. I feel like I haven't seen you, Wayne. Where have you been? You've been MIA. Hulkbuster isn't bigger than Venom. I forgot about Hulkbuster. Right this way, no. Hulkbuster is a lot bigger. Height-wise, though, could be. Actually, I forgot about that. So yeah, you may be right. Completely forgot about the Hulkbuster. So good one, Michael. I completely forgot about the Hulkbuster. But as a stand, remember the another thing, the Hulkbuster is an armor, right? It's an Iron Man. It's a big machine. Talk about figure, right? As a bodied figure, there's no bigger figure than that. But height-wise, you might be right with the Hulkbuster. I think you're right with the Hulkbuster size, with the Hulkbuster height, at least. Ash, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
How are you? Guys, please hit the like button. There's 14 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. We got the Alchemist in the house.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
He said, my fellow hitter collectors. Unbelievable.
How dare you?
Disrespect. The disrespect continues. We love Bob, never selfish. Yeah, well, you're about to find out how selfish Bob is. Let's see. I asked in the group, but nobody said they pray, so I guess I'll keep it. See, guys? You're lost. Bob was ready to give out a prey. A feral predator, but nobody wanted it. So there you go. There you go. Albert, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Unbelievable. We got Rudy. Yo, that looks great. What looks great? Rudy H. See, guys? I never lie. Go check the comments. He said, a grown man asking for support. Imagine that.
How dare you?
Unreal. No respect. Hulkbuster is massive. Yeah, no, I think, yes, I think the Hulkbuster may be a lot bigger. Not a lot bigger, it's bigger than that Venom, than the Matt Gargan Venom. But as a figure, right, as a body, that Venom is the biggest body figure ever. Now that this hobby is officially dead, I'm hoping someone will throwing out worthless OJ Snowtrooper. Well, that Snowtrooper 2-pack is from the VGM, from that video game. I forget the game. What the hell is the game? And I know this because back in my rookie days, I had it. Okay, I had this one. Right? I had this one. And then I had the double pack, brand new sealed. And like I've told you guys before, I wasn't buying troopers left and right. I was not like a trooper fan. So I was just like, you know what? Do I really need 3? I sold the 2-pack. And I said, oh, I'll get it later on. That was like 15 years ago. Still don't have it. Disgustingly stupid. Actually, any quarter. No, that's what I said. It's not. I'm not. It wasn't quarter. I'm talking about 1/6. 1/6 scale. And I mentioned the quarter wasn't included because it's a 1/6 figure, right? Obviously, quarter scale. Those are bigger than that, but the in 1/6 that is the biggest figure. 13 watching, 13 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't yet. We got 15 of you guys in here. Oh yeah, no, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I said, way better looking than the Commander. It's got weathering, right? It's got a lot of detail. The jetpack is beautiful. So everything about the figure. Look at the boots. So it's a beautiful figure. And again, if you're obviously an OT collector, you need it. If you already have this one, you definitely need it. So it's gonna go nice together. You know, it's gonna look really, really nice together. I was driving. Fab saw you were going on, so drove home quick. Oh, look at you. Yes, Alchemist. Battlefront. I think that was the game. And so, like I said, I had the double pack, brand new sealed. I said, you know what? I said, let me sell it. Because it was going. I bought it for something like 300-ish at the time. It was like 3 and change. And I sold it for something like $700. And I said, you know what? I said, I'll get it later on. Nope. Huge mistake. So I would have had, and that's a lot of people were going, that's why people were paying a lot for that. They were going crazy for that double pack. Crazy. And let me tell you something. That was one of my biggest mistakes on top of, that was a very early mistake. Then my second biggest mistake was the animation Boba Fett. The animation Boba Fett I got retail from Sideshow, 200 and whatever it was. Sold out immediately. On eBay it was going for like, $1,200, $1,100, $1,000. I sold mine for like $800. I said, oh, I'll get it later on. I just got it last year. Okay. I had to buy it used, still, mint, but used. And I got it for like $200 and something, which I was ecstatic about. And it was missing, it was missing a hand. I went on, I think it was Toy Anxiety. Toy Anxiety. They had the exact hand that I was missing for sale for something like $6 or something like that, $5 or whatever it was. I got the complete figure for less than $240. I was so happy. So yeah, so I made not a lot. I made a few huge mistakes in the beginning. Not in the beginning. In the beginning was the double pack, but later on was that animation Boba, which was, now I have every single Boba Fett. I am missing the Sarlacc Pit version, which I didn't get it because I'm like, where am I displaying the Sarlacc Pit, which I regret now because I want it. And besides that, I have every single other figure. The Sideshow version of the Snowtrooper Commander is pretty nice. Yes, I have that one too. Where is it? And it's actually very different too. It's the mask is more wrinkled than the Hot Toys one, which I like it better, but it's a completely different look. Let me see if I could get it out real quick. Yeah, let me show you guys a second the difference. So this is the Sideshow. So as you can see, the mask way more wrinkled. Hold on, let me put this down. I always pick it up with the stand and I always regret it. So this is the Sideshow on the right. This is the Hot Toys on the left. So look at the mask, which is the biggest difference. Look at the goggles. Another big difference. Look at the size of the helmets. Sideshow's a lot smaller. Look at the whole body as a whole, the armor as a whole, the chest plate as a whole. Look at the crotch plastic, also smaller on the Sideshow. So, like I said, I love the way these things look. And look at the base for the Sideshow one too. It's a snow base instead of the standard Hot Toys thing. And I have it with this. Obviously, the Sideshow bodies are complete garbage, but I got it with this weapon too, which is your standard rifle for any figure. But I have it off because it doesn't really hold it properly. Because back then, a lot of the figures in general, whether it was Hot Toys or Sideshow, the hands were not really holding the weapons. And, you know, sometimes they did okay, but a lot of the times they were just a little bit too big. Now, if you have any Star Wars figure, you know that to put the weapon in that hand, you got to force the hell out of that because, you know, they're really, really tight now. So that comes to, you know, comes down to the updates that have happened over the years, the molding of that stuff over the years. So they just obviously got better and better and better. But for the longest time, the weapons, you couldn't even put the weapons on because it would fall off. Nevzink, welcome.
How you doing?
Where's Escape Leia? Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. Now I could now I could say 100% it is coming soon. Remember, I kept telling you guys that's not coming until we get a rolling as Leia. You better believe Escape Leia is coming now. And I say that with confidence. That's the regular girl. The commander was limited. Yeah, no, the commander, well, the commander for Hot Toys is limited. I don't know if Sideshow had a commander as well. I don't remember. I don't think so. But the new one's obviously the commander, which we're going to get into in a second. Leo, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Oh, look at that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody who hit the like button already. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Carlo, my friend, welcome.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
I am back from having steak. Oh boy, you're discussing my favorite subject, Leia. All right, take it easy, young Ahsoka. Sideshow had a command. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember that. I don't have it. I have the regular one. So now that, you know, the Hot Toys one came out, obviously that's more exciting. Because obviously I could get it now. There's a lot of things that I don't have from Sideshow. Like I don't have the Bush Leias from Sideshow. Nefty actually has it. I didn't know that a lot of people had it. I didn't even think Hot Toys was ever going to make that, and now here we are. So very, very exciting times to be even though the hobby's dead, it is a very exciting time to be a Hot Toys collector in this dead hobby. Big Dog, how are you, my friend?
How you doing?
Welcome. Who else is in the house? Also, happy birthday again. Happy birthday again. His birthday was yesterday, guys, for those who don't know. Yeah, nobody in the members chat wish him a happy birthday because nobody cares about Carlo except me. Let's see who else is in the house. I don't know if I said the same thing about Gambit. No, Gambit. I already told you what's going to happen with Gambit. I already told you. The fact that you're too busy watching your King Trump is not my fault. Okay? Let's see who else is in here. All right, let's get started, guys. Thank you, whoever hit that like button already. I appreciate it. So, let's see. All right, so here we go with the Hot Toys Snowtrooper Commander. Okay, so like I said, guys, very different. The armor, as you can see, spotless, very clean. Even the mask. The mask looks like a molded, sculpted piece of plastic compared to the original one, which was like a flap of like plastic. See it flapping? It's like a little sheet of like plastic instead of like an actual like molded piece of plastic, which again, like right here, you see how like it looks very, very perfect. Like there's no folds on it as if it was a sheet of plastic, right? It looks like it's a thick piece of plastic. So that's new. As you can see, the armor very different than the original one, right? A lot of the lights and all that stuff in the front very different as well. So it looks like it's an entire new figure all around. You get gray gloves, right? You get 2 weapons. You get the old school blasters, right? I think Leia came with one of these. I think who else came with one of these? I think Han Solo has one of these as well. So look at that. Spotless, clean. Look at this thing. Look at the boots. You got a little spotting on the boots, which is nice to break up the cleanliness of it, right? It's like really, really bright white. Beautiful. You get the undersuit, right? Which is, it looks like it's exactly the same as the original one. Obviously, you know, all white, right? It's a little thick material that it comes with. It's like a little fuzzy on it. I don't know if you guys could tell. It looks like a little hair sticking out of it, which is beautiful. Does it mean you're you're Princess Trump? This guy, unbelievable. Unbelievable. No problem, my friend. 21 likes into watching. Thank you, everybody. See, we got everybody. We got our people. We got our people. I told you guys. I told you. I told you. So as you can see, badass. Remember, guys, 3,000 pieces. The RSVP is up. It will be available 9 a.m. California time, Pacific time, which means 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time on Friday. So if you haven't RSVP'd, go RSVP, because obviously if you care for this, if you don't, then it doesn't matter. But if you care about this and you don't want to miss out, be on top of it. Also, if you want one, Jeremy Casa has them available already. Rob already locked this in with Jeremy, I believe. Also as a backup, Jeremy offered to save me one. So if I don't get it through Sideshow, he's got me covered. And if you don't get it through Sideshow, you could always go to either toysforkiddles.com or you could go to Jeremy as well. Do you expect other Snowtroopers down the line? See, they already did this one, and it's the same movie, right? They did the original one, right? The one with the jetpack and all the stuff, the original one. They could always make another one and name it something else like they usually do so they can make that money. They could give us a clean version of the original one as well if they want to make that money. I don't remember the movie well enough to tell you, oh, well, there was this one also. If it's just these two, there's no reason for them to make another one unless, like I said, they want to make the money. And because they have all this stuff, right, they could just give us like another clean version of this one. You know what I mean? So again, just to make that money. So anything's possible. I don't think so. I think after this one, I think that they're done with those Snowtroopers. But if other movies have Snowtroopers in them, then obviously they're going to just reuse a lot of this stuff and rebrand them, you know, whether it's New Hope or whether it's, Return of the Jedi. You know, again, if they're there. If they're not there, then it's not going to happen. But they could always, again, remake the first one, clean version, and then limit it to however many pieces, and there you go. But movie related, I don't know. Oh, awesome. Guys, there's 26 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. We got Sean in the house. Welcome. How are you? Nice to see ya.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
They can make a 2.0 Snowtrooper with the, as I'm saying, but that's a different conversation, right? But OT related, you know what I mean? I doubt it. Yeah, anything that was already made for the Mandalorian show, it is 100% potentially coming for the movie as well. So we're going to get another Mandalorian with a head sculpt. We're going to get Grogu. We're going to get, you know, whoever is important out of that movie, and they already made them, you better believe they're going to make them again. What's the difference? Well, now it's an MMS. It's not a TMS anymore. You know, so that's the thing, right? I'm sitting on a quarter scale Mandalorian Deluxe figure. Okay, brand new sealed. I bought two of them thinking I was going to display them both. I didn't. I have one, so I kept it sealed. I am waiting for the movie to come out so I can hit the jackpot for that figure, because right now nobody wants it, nobody cares for it. But the moment that movie comes out, you better believe it, because I doubt Hot Toys is going to come out with another quarter scale for the movie. Absolutely not happening. So just you wait and see. Fabs, I say that given the Mandalorian movie coming out. Oh, yes, I'm saying Mandalorian stuff, then absolutely. Anything from that, like I said, it's going to be MMS, and that's going to be their reissue of everything, remake of everything, updated bodies for everything. So yes, right. In that sense, yes. OT related, most likely no. But anything coming from that movie, you know, anything, you know, that's supposed to be in that movie is coming from the movie. Number one, that movie's expected to do very well. The fact that the show brought Star Wars back to life, pretty much, that movie's expected to do very, very well. So anything coming from that movie is going to be a hit, and they're going to milk the hell out of that. And remember, like I said, how many figures have they done for the Mandalorian show already? Remember season 1, season 2, right? We got tons of figures from that line. So absolutely, they're going to milk every look, every single trooper, every single character, head sculpt, non-head sculpt, trooper, snow trooper, anything you could imagine is going to be made from that movie. Just because of the fact, again, the show did so well. Look how deep they went into that line. Like I said, 2 seasons worth. And it wasn't like, oh, they only did 4 figures from here and then, you know, another 4 from season 2. No, they went balls deep in both seasons. So, you know, it's going to get crazy with that movie. And remember, they've done it with pretty much every single Star Wars movie, right? You got the Solo movie. How many figures out of that? At least 8. Okay. The Last Jedi, The Force Awakens, The Rise of Skywalker, Rogue One, and then obviously OT. So it's going to get insane. It's going to get insane, and they're going to bank. And remember, everything's going to be MMS now, which the MMS figures are always the best figures. Always the best figures. So you're going to have updated head sculpts, right? What's his name? The actor's name that played the Mandalorian. I forgot his name. He's going to get a brand new head sculpt with the rolling eyes, right? They already have it for the video game version of him, right? They have him for Fantastic Four, Reed Richards. So as a Mandalorian, we don't have a rolling eyes figure for him. That's going to be their way of making the rolling eyes figures for him from that movie. Again, for the Mandalorian. Like I said, we already have it for the video game. The Last of Us, we already have it for Fantastic Four, Reed Richards. So that's going to be their way of updating that figure, right? The Mandalorian figure. That's assuming that he's obviously going to take his helmet off. He did already on the show, so it's no secret, right? It's not like it's impossible for him to not take off the helmet. It is very possible since he already did it, right? If he hadn't done it on the show, that's a different conversation. Then They could have left that for the movie, right? And surprise everybody. Oh, look, he's taking his helmet off. But because it already happened, it is inevitable that they're going to update that head sculpt, and he's most likely going to take it off again at some point for whatever reason, you know? Another thing, remember we got 3 versions of him from the TMS line. We got the original one, the TMS 007. We got the Beskar. And then we got the Chrome, right? The Chrome was the 3rd version that we have the head sculpt for, right? He came with the spear, that whole backpack and all that stuff. So for one character, 3 versions. Don't forget the Blurg. Remember, he came with the Blurg as well, right? They redid the Beskar for the Blurg. So they're going to milk the hell out of that movie. Just you wait. Echo, I'm going to try. Cassandra, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
Where's Brad Bum? Sleeping on the street again? It's unbelievable. Yes. Pedro Pascal. I always forget his name. More hype for Doomsday than Mando. Well, that's a different story. I think they said next month the first trailer's coming out. Can you imagine? That's going to be like 1 billion views for that trailer. Let's see. Ernesto, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome. So it's going to get crazy, guys. It's going to get crazy. And like I said, we don't even know what's happening in the movie yet. You can only expect characters that we haven't seen in the movie, on the show, right? I think the Gina Carano character would be sick to reappear, because I don't know if you guys heard, okay, that when she won the lawsuit against Disney, they said, looking forward to working with you again. I don't know if you guys remember this or heard this or saw this or read this. So that would be epic. And that would be their way of making that character that everybody has been dying to get, right? The only reason why she wasn't made, not the only reason, but the most likely the reason was that obviously, Disney, fired her and blah, blah, blah. So can you guys imagine? Now, question for you guys, for the big fans. Do you guys think that's a possibility that she could be brought back now that everything's good with Disney? I don't know if, I don't know how stubborn she is as a person, but I can tell you this. And again, I get it, right? It's money. It is what it is. But if somebody fired me for whatever reason, which I've never been fired from any job my entire life, if somebody fired me from anywhere and I had to sue them and I won, and they said to me, looking forward to working with you again, I would be like, get the hell away from me. I would never work with somebody that I had to sue because they terminated me for absolutely no reason. I would never. Again, it's Hollywood. It's money, right? She doesn't get paid $1,000. She doesn't get paid $100,000. These people get paid millions of dollars. Okay? So I could understand if she's like, hell yeah, Disney, let's go. She knows that her character was very popular in the toy community, at least in the Hot Toys community. I don't know if they made her for Marvel Legends. Maybe they did. That Star Wars line that always makes everything. I don't know if they did. Maybe they did, but Hot Toys obviously didn't get into that. So that would be an ideal situation for Hot Toys to make her if she appears in the movie, which would be insane for that to happen. So tell me, somebody answer this. Answer. Who thinks that that's a possibility? Zeb is coming for Hot. Yep. That him I saw that he's coming, definitely. Fabs, how crazy is it gonna be Friday? Yeah, no, it's gonna be, as I said, you guys don't want to miss out. You got Toys for Kiddos, you got Jeremy. But be on top of that stuff because I don't want to hear crying. I love Gina Carano. Cara Dune, yes. That's what I'm saying. If she's in the movie, it's going to be insane. Okay? They would have to pay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Again, but not even that. Forget that. Because she'll take whatever millions they give her. It's not going to be, it's going to be millions. But the thing is, do you guys think she would accept, number one? And do you guys think it's a possibility that's even, potentially something that could happen? Because again, I wouldn't know, you know what I mean? Like a storyline like that is Star Wars related. I don't know if that would even make sense, right? It's not like they killed her off on the show. So it's not like she can't come back, besides the legal issues, there's no reason for her not to come back. But does it make sense for the storyline? That's what I'm asking you guys. Yes, because they did not kill her on the show. Cara Dune's going to milk this shit. That would be, I'm saying, the trans mouse company. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. I'm wondering because it is, again, I don't know anything about Star Wars. You guys know that. But it is very possible. It is a very, very, very possible. She was a very popular character as a toy for us in the 1/6 community, dead hobby that we're in. Everybody wanted her. Everybody that loved the show wanted her, which was pretty much everybody. I don't think anybody was talking shit about, Mando sucking. So that's what I'm saying. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Hot Toys is waiting to make that money too. So, nope, recast. Cara Dune only premium for the Black Series. I would say Marvel Legends, Black Series. Cara Dune only premium format. The premium format I've seen. Black Series 3 and 3. Yeah, so they did make her. So I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We didn't get her in 1/6. That Black Series. I got to remember that Black Series name. They can recast Gina with Sydney Sweeney. No, get.
How dare you?
Go from a woman like Gina that looks, she looks mean. She's jacked, right? She's muscular because she was a fighter, to the most feminine female on earth.
I don't think so.
Unbelievable. Valkyrie, welcome. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Guys, there's 29 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. So as I'm saying, it is again, to me, I would think it's possible. I don't see why not, but I want to hear from you guys because obviously they're way bigger, more hardcore Star Wars fans in here than me. So I want to know what your angle would be on that. So again, look how clean, like super, super clean, like spotless clean. Even the gloves, look at the gray gloves. Look at that. Really nice looking texture on it. Look at the gloves. I don't know what the hell this is, but that looks nice in there. Nice little addition to the, look at the fuzziness of the suit. Like I said, it's the same exact suit as the original one, just in white. It has to be. It has to be the same thing, right? It can't be too different. Here's the original one that I showed you guys. Look at the yellow. You can see the tone different. You can see how also, look at the mask. Like I said, the little flap, how it folds, because remember, it's a plastic flap, right? It's like a little thin piece of plastic material. This looks like it's an actual hard plastic piece, right? This is not a flap whatsoever. So this is going to be, very different, at least from the helmet, right? Like I said, all this stuff is different as well. But looks beautiful. Looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So those 3,000s, I'm telling you right now, they're going to be gone super quick. Okay? Super, super quick. Again, a lot of people with these limited figures, they don't necessarily buy to collect. They buy to resell as well. So that's where they usually go, even if you don't like it. A lot of people in the community were talking shit about the 77 Spider-Man, right? 600 on Sideshow. They were gone within seconds. The 78 version, right? A lot of people talking smack about it too. It's not up on Sideshow yet, but just wait until it goes up on Sideshow. They're going to be gone too. Also, remember, Sideshow shared a message that, saying that the 78 was not going to be available on their website, but they have it for RSVP. Also, remember that they said the same thing about Miles Morales, Aliens vs. Avengers suit, and it's still sitting over there. So just you wait until it comes out, and you're going to notice it's going to be gone. The figure is incredible, right? If you don't care about that suit, it's not for you. If you like Spider-Man figures, you like articulation on your figures, you like really, really sick bodies on your figures, that figure is going to blow your socks off. For those who follow me on social media, and shout out to Carlo, he was the only one who complimented on my godly posing. You guys know I don't even pose, but that figure was so much fun to pose because you could literally do anything you want with it. The body does anything you want posing wise. So figures like that are fun to pose. And I did a bunch of poses. I usually take about like 12 to like 15 pictures. I took something like 23 with this one just because like I didn't want to stop. I was like, oh man, let me try this, let me try that. So it was a lot of fun to pose. So if you like posing, those two figures, 77 and 78, blow your socks off. Let me see who else is now. Ron, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
I'm late, but my like was on time. Thank you, my friend. Welcome. Guys, there's 30 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Definitely a must have. Not me. The hobby's dead. The hobby's dead. But a must have for any trooper collector. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful figure. Beautiful. And again, the all white is going to pop. It's going to look beautiful. If you have the original one, it's going to look sick. Blinken, how are you, my friend?
Hello!
The trooper's cool. I may have to get. No, they're nice. They're really nice. They've always been nice. And again, it's not your standard Stormtrooper, right? It's not another clone. It's something completely different, right? If you're cloned out, if you're Stormtroopered out, which it is more common to be sick of clones than to be sick of Stormtroopers, even though now we're getting clones with head sculpts and we haven't gotten a Stormtrooper with any head sculpt. People still love the Stormtroopers way better. So the fact that this is way different looking than a clone or a Stormtrooper, it's more appealing, at least for me, right? It's not like, oh, another Stormtrooper, oh, another clone, right? It's very different looking. It's a completely different thing. So that's why it makes it even more wanted. Let's see. Fabs, you did some awesome poses. Why not share the pics right now? I'll share them after. I don't want to bore you guys with godly posing. I don't want people to get more jealous and have some FDS on stream all of a sudden, have a panic attack because I'm the posing god all of a sudden, Cartel, welcome.
Hello!
Forgive me, I'm late, but I like. Thank you, my friend. Also, Cartel, I think you always comment on my YouTube stuff, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Order Leia, have to order Han, but troopers are enough. It's like, no. Ron, don't fight it, Ron. Don't fight it. Let your soul collect. Ron's like, no, I can't. And then something hot to is like, come on, Ron, come get this. Ron, don't fight it, Ron. It's calling your soul. Fat Gadget, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
My God. I'm still gutted that I didn't get the 77 Spider-Man figure. 600 was a ridiculously low number. Let's hope such inform Hot Toys high wait list number. Well, number one, join the wait list. That's number one. Join the wait list because you never know. You never know. Remember, people will cancel sometimes. A lot of people will randomly get conversions of the wait list for whatever reason, right? Who knows and who cares, right? If you're on the wait list for any given figure and you want it and that's your only hope that you get it from the wait list, just hit the wait list, right? Once you get that, that conversion, who cares why you got it? Who cares? You're getting the figure, So always join the wait list and hope for the best. Again, it may not convert at all, but what if it does? Then there you go. They could tell us 600, but What if they do 800, 700? Who's going to know? They're not numbered. So why can it happen? And again, it doesn't mean, I'm not telling you that it's going to happen. I'm not saying that it happens all the time, but people are getting random conversions for things that are waitlisted months ago. For example, Thule. Shout out to Thule. He got conversions for the Mark 42, right? The deluxe, I believe he got, which he didn't pre-order. He hit the wait list. He got it. He ordered it immediately. The Spider-Punk from Across the Multiverse. Obviously he didn't care for that, but he got it for me. So, and again, how long ago was that figure sold out or, gone? Long time. And all of a sudden he just got it literally 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I think about 2. So anything's possible. Anything is possible. So just hit the wait list and just pray. I do as a guy respect. It's like, oh, you win in this dead hobby. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. He said, unbelievable. No respect for the dead hobby. No way I have rules for Star Wars collecting. I came up with some time ago. Never break the rules. No, that's good. I'm going to tell you who broke his own rules. His name is Michael. I want to show you his name. Where's Michael? Where's Michael's last comment? Right here. This guy, when he joined the membership, right? You see his name, Terminator. That's all he had was every single Terminator, old and new. You got to see his collection now. Okay? He is balls deep in everything, I think, except Star Wars. But he's got everything Marvel now. He went balls deep after literally being strictly Terminator. So it happens. It happens. But if you could control yourself, it'll be the best thing you did for your wallet. The best thing you did for your wallet. Because it is, once you get sucked into this, then you're going to suffer. Like me, every time I have to miss out on a figure or I can't get it right away, I suffer because I'm like, oh man, the figure looks so good. I can't get it. And that's why I tell you guys, I appreciate Michael so much because without him, he's got now, at least, like I said last time, I said about 5 figures. I would be so left behind. Like I would be even further away from, having every single figure. He has helped me a lot. Again, he has helped me more than anybody. This is the first time Thule's going to get me a figure. I asked Jungle to get me a figure. He completely blew me off. So I'll never forget that, Jungle. And that's it. Nobody else helps because everybody's worried about themselves. Everybody's selfish. Nobody cares. Why would anybody help the God? Why would anybody pray for the God? Nobody, except Michael. So that's why I tell him all the time. Without Michael, I would be way behind. For 2025, Hot Toys, I made 120 announcements, and my God, so they're 6 away from releasing everything. Well, no, that's probably stuff from last year too, so never mind. But damn, my God, see where we're at? I remember last year was 90 something, or the year before was 90 something. It is getting insane, guys. And remember, the killer is the ready to go ones, right? The ones that are shown, like for example, this is shown today. It's already shipping, right? Jeremy's already has them shipped out. So those are the painful ones. Those are the painful ones because if you care for it, you have to get it immediately or else you're going to miss out, right? Hopefully, sometimes hopefully people do get them. Hopefully you do get it. If you can't get it right away, it has happened, right? It's not like it's impossible. It is a little bit tougher. You may have to pay a little bit more, but it is possible. I like pre-ordering everything. Even if the figure goes down in value later on, I don't care. As long as I have the figure, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't care about, I'd rather get it early and have it lose value than have to overpay and have it lose value. Like, nah. That's even more painful. So I just rather pre-order it. I locked it in. I'm good. What What are your thoughts on the 1/6 sideshow? Well, it's a massive piece. Obviously, if you like that stuff, great. You have to have the room for that, right? You have to be a module case collector, right? You have to have that, something like that at least, big enough for it. I never bought it for that reason. It's just a massive, massive piece that I would have nowhere to put. That would have taken up room for about probably 8 figures, if not more. The same reason why I didn't get the Carbonite Han Solo from Sideshow, because it's either going to go straight up, which is very high, or flat this way, which is very long. So where am I putting this thing? So that's why I never bought it. Obviously, if Hot Toys makes it, you better believe I'll get it. But which now it's very possible. Same thing for Jabba, very possible coming from Hot Toys at some point. But they just take up so much space, Same thing with the Dewback, right? I didn't pre-order the Dewback because I'm like, I got 4 blurgs. I got 2 Quill with the blurg. I got 2 Mandos with the blurg. I didn't get the Dewback because I'm like, where am I putting this thing? And so that's what happens with these massive pieces. It turns me off because of the size, not because I don't want it. Just where am I putting it? And I don't want to get figures that are going to sit in the box. Like, what's the point of that? So that's what happens. That's what I deal with, at least. Moro, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Let me see. All right, so let's continue, guys. So again, articulation-wise, probably going to be a great updated body, right? Brand new body compared to the original one, right? That old body obsolete 100%. So it's going to feel, brand new. The joints are going to feel nice and tight, right? So it's going to be a great figure overall. Great looking figure. Look at that. Brand new look. Look at the shine all over it. Not even a slight scuffing anywhere. Not a scratch here. Not a little piece of dirt there. Nothing on the outfit. That is tooth whitening white. But nonetheless, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, look, you don't even get pouches, right? This one's got pouches. This one's got nothing. So it's even more bare than the original one, which it is what it is, right? But look, you got the new blaster, the new little pistol. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome release. Again, it's ready to ship. It's already ready to go, which, like I said, these are the ones that hurt the most, because if it's something that you really like, those are the ones that you may have a little problem getting if they sell out. Highly detailed armor. Like I said, all this stuff is new. Even the back, right? Because this one has the jetpack. So yeah, even the back is different than the original one, which again, it's supposed to be, right? If you're a commander, you're not supposed to be, the regular grunt. So you got this piece back here that you get with every single stormtrooper. Right, you get 2, 4, 6, 8. You got 4 pairs of hands. Your standard boring base. Now with snow this time, right? We were getting the sand. Then we got the clay. I think. What do we get the clay with? Oh, with Cody 2.0. Remember, Cody had the darker brown because of the episode 2 or episode. Was it episode 2? No, it was Revenge of the Sith. So episode 3. And then what else? That's it. So pretty much highly detailed armor is what they're focusing on, because nothing else really. Obviously, it's not going to have rolling eyes because it's goggles, it's a mask, it's a helmet. So beautiful. Who is not getting this besides Ron? Who is not getting this? Somebody let me know. See, that's it. That's all. This is all they want you to know, right? They're not telling you it's a brand new body, but I can tell you it is. It has to be. Right, for the articulation at least. But even articulation wise, if you pay attention, look, it doesn't really do much, even though it can, because the pants are, it's material, right? It's not like a plastic. It's not, there's no armor on it like a clone or a stormtrooper. So you're going to be able to do whatever you want. They just don't really show you much because it's not supposed to be doing anything crazy. But I can tell you this body is nice. Also, another thing, this one has like a fat suit, like a padded suit under. You could feel it on the legs, right? The legs are nice and thick. So I don't know if they're doing that with this one. They should be, to give it that same thickness to the figure. But again, who knows? Yeah, see, it looks like it's just a little thick, so they're most likely doing the same thing. So we'll see. We'll see what the final product looks like. So again, guys, the RSVP is up 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's California time. 12 p.m. Eastern, right? And this Friday coming up. So shout out to Nev Zink. He was the one who told us in the members chat that this was happening. Because I was waiting for it. I had no idea. Let's see. It's a boring show Wolverine. Carlos, don't get it. It will take you to a dark hole. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Roman Helmet, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. Sideshow collectibles are nice. I'd rather wait for Hot Toys. Exactly. No space. Yeah, no. The Hot Toys will always be better. All around. Size, articulation, detail, everything. Everything about the Hot Toys will always be better than Sideshow. But the reason why everybody loves their Sideshow stuff too is because, remember, Hot Toys was not making any of that when Sideshow was in control of all that stuff. So that's why, you had no choice but to love your figures from Sideshow, because that's all you had. Right now, if you were to get anything from Hot Toys that Sideshow already made, again, you can like whatever you want. Nobody's going to tell you what to like, but it'll never be better than anything Hot Toys, period. Doesn't matter what you think, doesn't matter what you say, it'll never be better. The quality of the bodies, the outfits, the materials, the tailoring now. Remember, the tailoring back then was crappy, even for Hot Toys. The tailoring now is incredible. The technology that they're using for their stuff. So you can't compete with Hot Toys. I mean, the only one that's killing the game right now, which is the reason why the hobby's dead, is InArt, right? Everybody knows that's more high end, right? A lot of people in the community know the truth about the company. It's probably the most high end company that we have in this dead hobby. And I don't blame people who think that way, but because rightfully
Strands for the
so 26 likes. Guys, please hit the like button. There's one more of you guys that didn't hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Thank you, guys. The original Trooper looks really good. No, it's beautiful figure. Beautiful. Again, all detail, all weathering, the color, it's yellowish. So it looks like it went through something. Look, like I said, just look at the boots alone. Look at the pants, the color difference. Look at the boots, right? These look like Leia's boots from Hoth, right? Obviously they're different, but white like this. And her boots are actually like brown, like a little bit of brown. I don't remember if they're grayish or a little brown. I think it might be slightly brown, like a tan. And look how white these are. They're so white, they're gray, But look at these boots. Just the figure is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I like the one behind the better. It's a better looking figure. It's a better looking figure because it's not a problem when figures are white like this, right? Like they're very plain, they're very, very bright, they're very clean. It's not a problem. But when you already have some, and you guys know I love my battle damage stuff. I love everything that's battle damage. So when you have something that has some character and it's dirty and it looks like it's been through something, that makes, to me, the figure look better. Not that the white ones, the clean ones are bad. Not that, they're ugly. No. It's a completely different world of figure when something looks like it's been through something. It's battling. It went to war. It's dirty. It's filthy. It's scuffed up. It's scratched. That gives the figure more character. Again, to me, you could like whatever you want, but to me, I always love the battle damage stuff. Fabs, that never gets. Well, no, InArt's king. We gotta always represent the king.
strands for the
Oh my God. Commanders get Clorox for laundry day. Exactly. Yeah, it's super clean. Good thing they don't have pointy helmets, huh? Why pointy? What do you mean? Pointy like how? I don't know what that means. Pointy. Give me an example of a pointy helmet. They have diapers on. Guys, clearly.
How dare you?
Ash is being disrespectful because he only likes Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine. That's it. Okay. That is it. That snippet of Justice. Yo, can you imagine how much crap you got to be as a company that your figures, head sculpts are falling off? Like, what are you doing? Like placing it on top? You're not even pushing it in. You're just placing it on top because it's such garbage. Nobody even looked at that figure and that thing fell off. Get away from me. So also, guys, we got another release, which is very, very exciting. We got this beauty, Anti-Venom from the Spider-Man 2 video game. One of the sexiest suits besides the black suit. I thought the black suit was gorgeous too. The Peter Parker black suit. This is Peter Parker Anti-Venom suit, most likely. I love the contrast of the black on the underarm and then the white everywhere else. As you can see, the texture on the suit, it's exactly the same as the black suit from the video game. Another cool addition is all these tentacles that attach to the back like the legs would, like the spider legs would. See? So you get these inserts that go into the back. So this whole attachment is one piece with 4 male inserts that go into the female ends of the body, where the legs would normally go. You could also interchange and interswap the legs of any Spider-Man figure besides the superior suit, I believe, because they're a little bit different. You could put the spider legs on this figure as well, or obviously it comes with this, so you could do this. The arm attachments, you get 3 long arm attachments. One is a fist, one is an open hand, and then this projectile look to it. Here is the pictures I'm telling you about. So look at that. That Venom is a gorgeous Venom. I got this Venom for like $200 on Sideshow. They're showing you a lot of articulation on the body, which they always great with articulation. I can guarantee you there's nothing new about this body. This body has been reused most likely for every single figure of this line. Pretty much, if not all of them, definitely all the Peter Parkers, which there's been, I think, 4. You got the, what is it? The upgraded suit 2.0. Then you got the black suit. Then you got Superior. I don't know if Miles, the Miles figures that we got, we got a Miles 2.0. Then we got the Purple Rain as well. I don't know if those are the same bodies as the Peter Parker. They could be, right? They could be. But most likely the entire line is the same bodies, just different outfits. But look at this thing, guys. This thing is badass. Beautiful. Look at all the tentacles, like I said. This is the grabbing hand, right? The attachment hand that he comes with. Badass. The eyes, look at this. He looks like Deadpool right here. Look at the eyes. These are the squinting eyes. It looks like Deadpool there. Really sick. There's the claw arm again. Like I said, this is the attachment. He's got the projectile on this side. Wait till you guys see the fist. See, here's the fist up here. Sick. So amazing figure. This was actually, out of all of them, even though I have them all so far, thank God. The white of it has been what I wanted to get because it's going to look so badass next to the black suit. And so, like I said earlier, I hope it's the last one because that line was pretty big. That's what she said. But, they could always give us another figure out of left field, right? As they tend to do all the time. So we'll see, but hopefully this is it. I don't like it. I don't like it when lines go too deep because then you need that much more room to try to keep everything together. So that's what I don't really like. taking up too much room. Like if every single line was 4 figures, oh, that would be epic. That would be epic. But then again, you wouldn't get, anything, right? Besides like the main characters or the main villains, if that. Here it is, another shot with the here's the fist. Now you can actually see the whole fist. So he's got the claw here. Look at the fist up there. So again, this is one of the most intricate attachments that we've gotten for a figure. It's like all over the place. I don't know if I don't think these are bendable because they're hard plastic, but I don't know if you could see. It's got the ball joint, so that means the articulation on these things, just like the legs, the spider legs, is going to be incredible. So you're not going to have to worry about, oh, this doesn't do this, it doesn't do that. Like, it's going to be perfect no matter how you do it, no matter how you pose it. But it's got a lot going on. Look at all this. Look how badass these shots are. Look at that. So sick. So sick. No, they didn't. They did the Miles Morales Aliens vs. Avengers suit, which was something. It was literally this same exact outfit, same exact material for that outfit. They reused it because, again, Hot Toys will always reuse whatever they can to make that money. So that's why that came out of left field. I didn't even know that was a thing. And so that's what it is. It's just the same outfit, the same exact, I keep saying outfit, the same material of the outfit. So that's why it looks like they did it already. But no, it's something completely different. This was a video game. The other was from a comic. I can't wait to get to the Venom Tomato with Venom. Such great figures. What do you mean? Anti-Venom Tomato. But it's tomato, Chris. I don't get it. And did I say hello to you, Chris? I don't remember saying hello to you, Chris. But hello, Chris.
I'm doing.
Faz, is that the really? Yes. Yep. Matt Gargan, Venom from the Marvel Spider-Man 2 video game. I saw his Venom. It is a beauty. This Venom uses jazzing. It's massive. If you guys haven't seen this figure in person, the thing is beautiful. The texture is beautiful. The articulation is actually very decent for how massive this thing is. So it's very, very good. Fast Spider-Man wishes it was dead. Ron with the super chat. Awesome, my friend. Thank you. As troopers are trapped. Absolutely. And this is my issue. Right? Obviously, I have to complete everything, right? I've always tried to, at least, to complete every single line. And that is the most painful stuff to buy, is those troopers. Because they could do a different color. They could do a different shape, right? They could do a different look. They could, and none of them, like I said, we're not talking about clones. We're talking about, like a Snowtrooper, for example. And troopers in general, but the clones just started getting head sculpts. Remember what were the first ones? Like, for example, the 501st didn't have a head sculpt, right? The not the incinerator trooper from Mando, right? None. Artillery, none. What was their red one? The Coruscant guards, right? No head sculpt. So that's the problem, right? You're spending full-blown $200+ for things that don't even have a head sculpt, just for this look. So it is the most painful thing. And again, if you're a completionist like me or completist like me, that's where a lot of the money goes. And in the beginning, I was getting 2 of each, right? They come with so many weapons that you're like, oh, yeah, I don't want to have just one. Like, let me get 2. And 2 always looks better than 1. You got 1 on each side, flanking, or however you pose it. 2 always looks better. The 501st, I got 4. I have 3 displayed, and I had 1 in the box, and I sold it. So those days are gone. For the Wolfpack one, I got 1. For that 212, the 212 that just came out, I'm only getting 1 deluxe. Even though that's another reason. The Wolfpack Deluxe comes with 3 helmets. That's how they get you. They want you to buy 3 for the 3 looks. And I would fall for that all the time. That's why I got 3 of the 501st, 4 of the 501st. The 212 Deluxe comes with, I believe, 2 helmets, maybe 3, but I think 2. That's how they get you. So, and I always fell for it. Oh, I need 2. I don't want to. I am good. I am good. I need 1. That's it. I can't be taking up too much room anymore, especially with figures that don't have a head sculpt. Absolutely not happening. Absolutely. So you are 100% right. It is a trap. And again, the fact that they keep adding all these helmets on purpose, it's for people to buy multiples. Like I said, that was me all day long. Not anymore. Not anymore. There's so much better stuff. And I don't mean better as in those figures suck, but figures with head sculpts, to me, are better than these clones with no head sculpt that are the same design meaning the same plastic pieces, the same plastic panels, the same molded stuff, the same molded helmet, right? These figures don't have any weight to them. Yeah, the bodies are great, which is what makes them, besides the different color patterns, a different color scheme. But the body articulation is what makes these figures. The weapons are always the same thing. The jetpacks are always the same thing, right? So there's nothing really new when it comes to the actual figure as a whole. Yes, the design of the outfit is different, but as a figure, there's nothing new. Nothing new. The only thing that has changed over time is the paint applications and the bodies. That's it. If you get a Stormtrooper from 10 years ago and you compare it to a Stormtrooper, whether it's a chrome Stormtrooper or the porcelain Stormtrooper, right? Something updated, something newer. The only thing you're going to feel different is the body, the way it moves, the panels, how they sit differently, right? The bodies, I believe, were slightly smaller back then. Now everything's getting slightly bigger, especially because of the 2.0 upgrade. So they want everything to be more closer to each other. So you are 100% correct, my friend. And thank you for the super chat as always.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. What about Carnage? What about Carnage, Ernesto? What about Carnage? I hope they make a Carnage. I hope so. That MMS Carnage was a beauty. I'm at work, Brad's at home. Oh, okay. Well, he's not here. So make sure you call the house, Cassandra. He could be with the maid. Imagine. Just kidding. Totally kidding, Cassandra. Do not stress out. Oh my God. Khonshu looks like a Lego besides this Venom. Yeah. Khonshu is massive. It is nowhere near that size at all. I was a completionist back in the day. Guess what franchise broke me of that? Star Wars? Really? No. Was it Star Wars, Ron? Echo, have you seen the Statue of Liberty? Venom is 1/6 scale Lady of Liberty. Yeah, no, that Venom is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So again, also, as you guys notice, the eyes are different, right? He has 3 sets of eyes, just like the Miles Morales figure, right? The AVA figure also came with 3 sets of eyes, 2 white and 1 black, right? I have mine with the black eyes on because, as you can see, these eyes are very different than the AVA version. So I wanted, and they're white, right? So I wanted to have the AVA to look completely different, and I put the black lenses on it instead of the white ones that it had. Even though the AVA lenses were really nice, shaped too, I wanted them just to have that contrast of the all white and black, all white outfit and black eyes. Let's see. Look at the articulation again. Say so. These bodies are incredible when it comes to articulation. Beautiful. Look, the webbing again. Nothing new with the webbing. We've had that webbing a trillion times. Again, look at the texture of the suit. Same exact texture as the black suit. the Peter Parker black suit from the video game. Same exact material, just in white. You can see the stitching here. The symbol looks badass. It's like the Venom, obviously the Venom symbol from the comic. Just a beautiful, beautiful outfit. See? The eyes look like Deadpool a little bit here. Really, really sick. So it's going to be, again, you can't go wrong with these figures. Obviously, if you don't care for this, then you don't care for this. But these figures are incredible. They're really, really nice. Here's the fist. See, look how sharp, just with nothing on it. Look how beautiful that looks. Just a very classy figure. Again, the black and white always looks great. Like I tell you guys, you put black on anything, can't beat that. You can't beat any color. It doesn't matter what it is, red and black. Oh, remember they did also the Peter Parker upgraded suit, black and red, right? They had the standard one, and then they had the black and red too. So they've milked this line plenty. So that's what I'm saying. They could come out of left field with another one. And then what? You know what I mean? So I hope not, but if it does, guess what? We're going to be collecting even more. So this is the projectile arm again. Again, beautiful. Look at that. Look at all the detail on that thing. Look at that. Look how much space this takes up. Again, you could move this stuff around, right? You could rotate it. You could aim it however you want. But look how high up it goes. That's how insane this figure is. See, look at that. Again, a little bit like Deadpool there. Look, he looks like he's like on flames. Just a badass figure. See, here's the backpack where everything's attached to. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. It looks like you're putting a 6 scale with a quarter scale, literally. Literally. It is insane how massive this figure is. Again, sexy, 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 sexy figure. I still have to get that comic version one with the symbol on it. I still have to get that. That figure looks badass. So I only want it for the closed mouth, believe it or not. We've gotten open mouth Venoms, from the very first one, which obviously we should. But that closed mouth version, that closed mouth look to that figure, so sexy. So I definitely want it for that reason. I'm going to hopefully accumulate some points like I did for this one. This one was like almost $500. I had like 200 and something dollars in points. So I only got it for like $200 to $220, something like that, which I was so happy about that. And so it's just a gorgeous piece. Just a massive piece. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a whole monster on top of this little thing. Badass. Look at the base you're using. Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3 base. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. He's climbing in behind him. Now, you can't beat this stuff. You can't beat, again, you don't have to like any of it, but it is sexy, sexy stuff. Look at all that. I don't even know where this is going. I tell you this. I am not wasting all these effects. These are going to be displayed one way or another somewhere, but I am not wasting these effects. These effects are what make the figure. Obviously, like I said, it's very sexy without any of this, but this is the whole point of the figure to add all these things on. Look at this. You could put him on the floor, put him on the ground, put him on the table, and it looks like he's crawling out of all this symbiote stuff, which, again, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just as sexy. You could use that whole backpack thing as a diorama, as you can see. Look, they put all the webbing. Oh, this is sick. All the webbing all around it. Look at that as if it's shooting all the webbing. Beautiful. That's a 10 all day long. 10, 10, 10, 10 out of 10. Look at this. The claw, the fist. Nah, you can't beat this. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's what I'm saying. I don't know where this is going. I don't know where this is going. I don't know where I'm putting this. But all these effects are getting used. You better believe it. I'll keep them out in a bag somewhere. I don't know. But they got to, because where I have all this entire line, like nothing fits there, like in there at all. And with all these effects, absolutely not. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do, but I have to do something because I am not wasting these effects on this figure. Look at that. So sexy. Kind of crazy to think how hard Hot Toys has went with Spider-Man game figures, but not with Batman game figures. Well, they went in real hard with the Arkham Knight. Remember the original, the first line they started with was the Arkham Origins, I want to say. Arkham City? I think it was Arkham City. The first one was Arkham City. We've gotten some Arkham Origins and also Arkham Knight. So, but yes, they're not as popular, right? And I don't mean as popular as like they're not selling. No, as popular as in, for whatever reason, they don't make as much DC as they do Marvel. Why? I have no idea. Again, I keep telling you guys this about the Dark Knight trilogy stuff. Everything has disappeared. Besides, like I say, I don't know if you could find Catwoman still. I'm pretty sure you can. Bane, you can't touch. Purple Coat Joker, you can't touch. I think Imposter, again, it's not from that, but Imposter you still may be able to find. Maybe not because it's Artisan. Bank Robber is probably going to go. Who else? Oh, Scarecrow. That once that's gone, that's going to be gone, just like Bane. Remember, you got 2 head sculpts. You get the actor. I forget his name. I think he's an Irish guy, Irish actor. I forget his name. Oh, what's his name? He's got an Irish name too. And then you have his Scarecrow mask, obviously, but the head sculpt, right? The Dr. Crane head sculpt with the rolling eyes. That thing is beautiful. So you better believe that's going to disappear as well. And obviously now with the 2 armories, right? The cage and the acrylic version. Those things you can't go near right now. You can still find them for, over $600. I need the cage version still. I got the acrylic version. I was more worried about that one because I have the original cage version with that came with Bruce Wayne in the suit, the bat suit, and Michael Caine's Alfred Pennyworth with the long coat and all that stuff. So I was like, I don't really care. And I wasn't pre-ordering at the time. So I was like, you know what? Let me just worry about the acrylic and I'll get the other one later. Huge mistake because you can't touch it now. I have one. Somebody has one for me saved up for $650, which is kind of painful. But if that's my only, that's my only resort, then I have to get it at some point. But I need that Bruce Wayne in that suit because the even though I already have the original, the tailoring of the suit, the bigger size of the figure, right? There are slight changes to the entire suit compared to the original one. I believe the shoes are different as well. So I need it. I need it 100%. So that's what's happening with the Dark Knight trilogy line, So they just don't make Batman stuff as much. Even video game, like you said. I want to say, what was the last? Yeah, even for example, Gotham Knights, the last video game. I expected them to make all of them. Robin, Red Hood, Batgirl, and I think the other one was Nightwing. Obviously, we're getting Nightwing now, but Nightwing is from Gotham, from the Dark Knight. No, the Gotham Knight video game, I believe. So again, after how long? After how many years we're getting Nightwing? So I thought from them going deep with Gotham Knight that they were going to do, who's not going to want a Red Hood? Everybody. Especially that look to Red Hood. He was bulky. He was mean. He was massive. He wasn't Red Hood like they did Gotham Knight, which it's a bigger figure, but it's not, it's not a bulky muscular figure like it is for that video game. Batgirl, it is what it is, right? Even though I got both of them from the Arkham Knight, right? Who cares? But Nightwing, Robin, we need a Robin from them, and we need a that Red Hood would have been beautiful, 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 beautiful. Best 800 well spent right there. What 800? The Venom is insane in the best. No, it's a beautiful figure. Hello. Welcome, Thule. Welcome. I wanted to get the Venom, but it was not eligible for free figure combo. No, absolutely not. Are you crazy? And they're giving out good shit too. They're giving out deluxe figures. The Iron Man Origins figure, that beautiful Iron Man from old school looking thing, deluxe, they're giving away for free as a free figure. Imagine that. So they're giving away good shit. I believe the stealth suit Spider-Man from Far From Home, deluxe with that beautiful flame base, also was a free figure. Tony Stark mech test suit, also a free figure. So they're giving out bangers. I mean, crazy, but nobody loves a thousandth Spider-Man quite like it's not the amount of Spider-Man. They're all very different, right? So the video game style, nothing like the movies at all. None of them. The movie versions, right? You have Tobey Maguire that looks nothing like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man suits, right? That look nothing like Tom Holland suits, right? Then, right, let's go to Tom Holland, right? Now you got Homecoming. Those suits are different than Far From Home. Those suits are different than No Way Home, right? Now you're going to get the new suit, right? We got the blue and red, right? That was the last one. Then we're going to get, obviously, that's going to be in the movie. And then at some point, he's going to get an upgrade. We're going to get that suit too. That's going to be different than anything else we got before. Then for the second movie after that, right? Then we're going to start off with that upgraded suit. And then he's going to get an upgrade for that movie as well. So there's going to be another suit that looks different than anything. So it's not about, like, obviously they're all Spider-Man, right? They're all Spider-Man, but they're not all the same looking thing. If they were, nobody would buy it. So that's the thing. So that's why I like them. I like that they're all different, right? If they're not all the same. Even looking at the No Way Home Andrew Garfield, right? It is slightly different than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 outfit. Even though they're supposed to be the same, now you have a taller figure, you have a bigger figure, right? You have a head sculpt, which you didn't get from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, right? You had the scarf, you had the bullhorn, you had the backpack, you had all these things that we never got again. No head sculpt though. Now, No Way Home, same style of suit, right? Very, very similar. Head sculpt. So it's all different. It's all very different. So that's why they're appealing to me. But if you're focused on feral predators from 17 months ago, you got to focus on feral. You know what I mean? When you're a bum in this dead hobby, you have to focus on other things, right? You can't be looking at Spider-Man when you're looking for ferals. Unbelievable. That is a shame they canceled the Bat Missile. Could have displayed with Spidey. The Bat Missile. Absolutely not. Yes. Cillian Murphy? Cillian Murphy is his name? Killian. Yes, Cillian Murphy. Yes, Killian. Somebody said I was pronouncing it wrong. Cillian or Killian. Whatever it is, he's Irish. But yeah, that head sculpt is going to be beautiful. Rolling eyes with it. He's got the glasses. He got the reading glasses. The suit tailoring, obviously beautiful. And then obviously you could display it with the scarecrow mask. Remember that the original one as well came with the crazy suit, right? The original scarecrow suit. This one doesn't come with that. This one comes with just the head sculpt, I believe. So again, completely different than the original. Remember, the original came with the Demon Batman. It came in a double pack, Demon Batman and Scarecrow. That figure, again, very basic back then, very detailed, very beautiful. The new one, I don't think, looks like that. So that's why it's appealing. But again, you don't have to like anything, you know. So look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're going to tell me that this is not badass? You don't even have to be a fan of the video game to appreciate this. This thing is gorgeous. See, you could use that entire attachment piece as a whole diorama. Look at that. Beautiful. This thing is gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Look at that. Now you can't beat this stuff. Again, you don't have to like it. You don't have to buy it. But this is very, very sexy, sexy stuff. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. And then we're out of here. That is one good. No, absolutely. It looks great. It looks really, really good. Everything about it is really good. And again, articulation is always great with these figures. The suits, right? They feel great, right? They got texture on it. They got like a rubbery texture to them. They're sticky, right, to the hand, to the touch. So just sexy. That's why they're so expensive. You know, that's why they're very expensive. Yeah, no, sexy. This is really, really sick. You know, this is what my poses look like now, guys. Don't be jelly, okay? Don't give yourself FDS. Is that Deadpool? Oh my god. So yeah, if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, go check out my pictures of the 78 Spider-Man. You guys, again, the ones who've been watching me from the beginning, who know that I don't pose anything at all, go look at my godly poses and you will be amazed by it all, because I'm actually very shocked that I was able to. But again, it wasn't me. The body's incredible. The body is incredible. For those who watched the video too, you saw the body is like, it goes back all the way, the ab crunch is insane. So the body, again, the body's what makes that figure. You could do literally anything you want with that figure, and it poses incredibly well. Just beautiful, just a beautiful piece. All right, guys, any questions, any comments, anything else you want to go over? If not, say goodbye to the Snowtrooper. Ash says you didn't talk Wolverine fast. Yeah, I did. This guy. I did. Was it yesterday? No, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Monday I did, when it was released, when the what do you call it? When the TVA jacket version was out. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, this new one's going to be sick. This new one's going to be sick. It's going to be awesome. And again, remember, for the 80th time, Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern, Sideshow RSVP right now for the Commander Snowtrooper Commander, if you're interested. If not, more for us. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.